Hello everybody, I am Frugalistic Lupus sister. I'll make sure I got everything right here. But how are y'all doing? It is 2019. Yes, thankful that we have made it thus far. I just want to hop on really quick just to talk to you all a little bit more in depth in regards to what I was going through on New Year's Eve. I made a video, of course, telling you all that my heart rate was very elevated. My heart rhythm was all over the place. Now I can explain to you all a little bit more. I know I made a video the other day telling you all some what was going on, but I am so thankful to be here today. Because to go through something like that, which is not my first time ever experiencing that, but to go through something like that, not knowing if you have a blood clot, if you're having a heart attack, or if you're having a stroke. Thankfully that I knew that I need to go somewhere to seek medical attention. I didn't call the ambulance because I kind of felt that I would be okay because I had took some aspirins right away. But I still should have called the not should have called 911 because I didn't know. I could have easily had a heart attack or anything right there. But I'm so thankful for my husband. He kept cool. He and I had a joke because now I can look back and laugh at it that on our way to the emergency room, he was going slower than he normally drives. And I just asked him calmly, "Are you sightseeing?" Because I want to know, why are you driving this slow? Usually he'd be like gunning it, you know. And but he was driving slow, but he was like, I was afraid to drive. If I drive fast, it will startle you, or if he doesn't know what to do. So I didn't try to force him to drive fast. Just get me there and get me there safely and quickly. But as soon as I got there, they took me directly to the back because I was short of breath. I could hardly breathe, and while I was here at home, I could literally see my heart beating through my chest, through my clothes. That's how it was beating, just fast, and it was like all over the place. I tried to eat. It was like I was straining to even just to fix something to eat. I was still having issues, but thankfully I got there. They had to as soon as they put me on the machines, like I said, the doctors started coming in. The CT scan people started coming in to get chest x-rays. The nurse started trying to get me hooked up to some fluids. And when I got on there, my blood pressure was low. They were like, we can't give you this medication till we get your blood pressure up. So therefore we have to run some fluids in you like right away. So as they were running fluids in me, they could gradually see my blood pressure going up to a point where they could give me the medication to lower my heart rate. And the doctor said, well, we got to hurry and try to get this in you. So I just want to let you know in advance that that you may pass out and that you may we had to shock you. And it was so scary, extremely scary. And of course I started crying because I'm afraid. I was afraid rather. And they were like, you have to calm down because we can't aggravate this any further than what it is. So I tried to get myself calm, but I was worried. I know I kept keeping my eyes on my husband because he was actually watching the monitors. Thankfully, they had the monitors behind me because if I had to really look back at the monitor and saw my levels and my heart rate all over the place. I probably was passed out just from being in fear. But they got me, they like put like bags of fluids in me. Like they actually had to put the blood pressure around the fluids, the IV fluid, to get it in fastly so I can get my blood pressure up in order to give me the medication, so I can gradually feel them when they put the medication in. They were like, my blood pressure, it was going down. It's amazing that you know how fast it was going down. It kept going down, but it kept going back up every time I moved. It would go up. So they were like, we're going to give you this, and we're going to check you again in an hour and a half, and we're going to see how well it works. So they had to end up giving me more because my heart rate was still like over 100. And they had to position my bed a certain way. I'm not sure. It's my husband, but I'm not sure how they had to position my bed because I was like really wasn't paying attention. Luckily, my husband was in there, and so they positioned my bed to a point where my blood pressure would increase a little bit, so I could get some more medication. But all in all, they said that I needed to start being on aspirin, so that I will start taking. I've already started taking the aspirin today. I have an appointment to follow up with a new cardiologist because since I've moved, my cardiologist is over an hour away, so I feel that it's safe to have someone close to where I am now. So I will be seeing a new cardiologist, and also because she suggested that my other cardiologist should have put me on some form of blood thinners because I have atrial fibrillation. But they never did diagnose me with atrial fibrillation because they always said I had PVCs or just by the PVCs or tricuspid valve regurgitation. But they never did say or diagnose me with AFib. I don't know why, but I'm taking my aspirin a day. I'm also taking my cardizem, and to be honest with you all, I really hadn't been taking my medication like I should. I'm terrible at medicine. I am terrible. Not that I don't want to take it. It's just that I really don't like taking it. I don't like taking medicine. It's hard for me to swallow pills because I do have issues with my throat at times. Sometimes, I guess I had an experience where I had took some medication and medications, and somehow they wouldn't go down, and I was really sick where I had to start throwing them up. But I'm kind of fearful of medicine like that. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some medicine. I'm going to take my medicine. And sorry, my screen keep going. I'm going to take my medication, and I have to be very careful with the blood thinners. But now, because I'm actually bruising, because if I bump my knee or whatever, I bruise because my blood is thin. So, but you guys are fabulous, and my family are getting loud back there. Shh. Excuse me. Hey! Hey! Hold on, y'all. I'm closing my door. I'm sorry. Hold on. But sorry to close the door. But I'm doing a lot better, thankfully. But when I tell you all, I was afraid. Scared. Do you hear me? Scared. But you guys are great. Thank you all for checking in on me. I really appreciate that too, because you guys are amazing. And keep fighting. And you guys take care. Love you all. Much love. Bye.